Welcome back to another live. If you do the work, change will happen. And I'm trying to embrace that myself. If I do the work, change will happen. When I tell you that when I got the email that I was finally monetized on this channel, I was like, yes, all of the videos, all of the lives, all of the whole journey of getting to be monetized. Whew. But that's just the first step, right? Doesn't mean that you've arrived. You have to keep pushing, you have to keep working, you have to keep doing what you have to do. If you do the work, change will happen. And for me, change happened. I got monetized. And that's just one thing. So many things in life happens, right? So many things happen. This channel is monetized. This channel is monetized. Monetized. Not because of it's not me. It's the subscribers. It's those who come through and watch the videos. It's those who leave comments, people that I don't even know from around the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your support to this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Thank you, Jimmy Quick. You are one to be the first of the members to subscribe to the members only section of the new monetized channel. Thank you, Jimmy Quick. Thank you, JG. Thank you, Thumbelina. Thank you, the motivational minister. Thank you, Just Jazzy. Thank you, Nika, wherever you may be. Thank you, all of the cool people that come through. When I start name dropping, then I'm going to get in trouble, double trouble. Thank you, Jeffrey Ray. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody. I feel like the people on the Grammys and the Emmys, like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you forget people, then you start getting in trouble. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Slick Pullum. Thank you, Cool G. Thank you, Kevin Anthony. Thank you, Saba. Thank you. This is where I'm going to start getting in trouble. Elsa from Paraguay. Thank you, DJ Paul from England. And my people from South Africa, my people from Kenya, my people from Ghana, my people from Russia, my people from Antarctica, Canada, the United States, Australia, Thumbelina, Thumbelina, Thumbelina. Just thank you to everyone who has supported this channel. This is like a big thank you video. I just felt like saying thank you. And if I missed your name, you don't, and the gospel producer, how could I forget you? So that's what happens when you start name dropping. And Keith, thank you guys for supporting the channel. Let me stop before I get in trouble. There's so many people when I start thinking about it. And some people I can't remember their names, but when they pop up, I remember them. Liverpool, Arthur Whitetham. Oh, wow. Where are you? I'm in the USA in my bed. I was just doing a thank you video to some of my subscribers and my people. And then you guys are showing up. Arthur, you've been in here before. You have. Christian. Hola, hola. I'm from Florida. How are you doing? Senora. Yes, Senora. Mm-hmm. What part, please? I'm in Florida. Arthur Whitelam. Daniel Jack. Hi. But anyway, I was just saying thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. Now this channel is finally monetized, and I'm just thankful. It's not like I can do it by myself. I can't do it by myself. I do not speak Spanish. Just because I say a few words, please don't interpret that as I can speak Spanish. I don't. You remember now? Okay. You don't have to remember. I don't always remember everybody, especially if they don't come into the channel every day. But if you visit me every day, I promise I will remember you as long as I have sanity and not Alzheimer's. I will remember you. But if you don't come every day, you can't expect me to remember because you don't come by every day. And I try to come in the evening time before I go to bed. I get up in the morning, I do a very short prayer time, and then I do my morning blog. And I need to start back uploading videos. But you have not watched all of the videos that I put up yet. So what happened? Where have you been? Some of you guys just like watching lives, but when people put their videos up, when YouTubers put their videos up, that's why I said let me stop name dropping. You don't come into the live either all the time, gospel producer. So I can forget you because you don't come in the live all the time. Now I'm trying to think about anybody that I may have forgotten. Destiny, one of the first people that started supporting me when I first started going live last year in October. Oh, well, excuse me, Arthur, once again, because I don't see you every day or every other day. I forget. Forgive me. You see these thick glasses? Yeah, I've been rocking with you a long time. Keep on rocking, but rock in every day. Gospel producer, that's like somebody saying that they want to be a part of your life, but then they disappear for 25 years and then they come back and then you're supposed to say, oh, yeah, hi. And my favorite destination is Texas. Oh, you're the traveling guy that likes to go on the cruises. Of course, I remember you, Arthur. You and your wife are retired. Of course, you see, the bell starts going ding, 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 ding. But you don't come every day, Arthur. You leave me lonely with all these other people that are. See, it's not like I forgot. It's just that my long term memory has not had a chance to go, gotcha. It was getting lost in the short term memory. Next year, you plan to go on a cruise with me? I want to go on a cruise next year, but I cannot decide where I'm going. Where are you going, Arthur? That would be fun. Well, thank you, Arthur Whitelem. Thank you. Thank you for watching the live. Thank you for watching the videos when they pop up. I'm thanking you in advance to watch my corny little shorts. Bahamas. Oh, enjoy yourself. I want to go to somewhere like Europe, but you live over there in that area, so maybe to you it's like no big deal. You're over there in the UK and all of that. You have easy access, but that's where I think I want to end up. Or do I want to go to? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. She's coming to Georgia to record her songs. Oh, cut it out, gospel producer. God is going to do a new thing. And you see the title, If We Do the Work, If You Do the Work, If I Do the Work, Change Will Happen. And that's what I was going on and on and on and on about before you guys decided to join me. If you do the work, change will happen. Whatever that is that you think you should be working on. Liverpool is lovely. Cruise from Galveston, Texas. Cruise from Galveston, Texas. Now that sounds better than Washington State because I'm not sure. I need to decide. How that goes and to get my payment plan or whatever the payment plan is because it's not like I got that kind of money just sitting on it. I got a plan, and yeah, plan, and then put in my request to be off work for a long time again. I'm tired. I had a dog training class. Okay. Please put it on your hit list. Liverpool. Yeah, I would not mind going to that area. That area. I mean, I've never been there in person. I've seen a lot of video on social media and it looks so cool. Yeah. I'm going somewhere. I've got the cruise bug now, so I'm definitely going somewhere. My high school, they're doing a reunion cruise for like all of the classes. And I don't know if I want to really do that because I don't know those people. Not that it wouldn't be fun, but I'm a very introverted person. Yeah. So I don't want to really be on a cruise with a bunch of people that I don't know, then go to see people that I don't know that went to the same high school with me. Just because we went to the same high school doesn't mean that I like know you because I don't know you. Didn't graduate in your decade. So it's like kind of weird. So I don't know. I may or may not go to that trip, but I could actually go and just be there and get the group rate and just don't really go with them. They wouldn't know me. Only the people that were in my class, they would know me. You know what I mean? I met. Don't know what that means, but welcome to the live. You always keep saying the home of the famous Beatles. You love the Beatles, don't you? I got to be careful about music because everything I've done so far since I've been monetized, I've been knocked by YouTube. And they had one of my videos pending, and I still don't know what I did while that short was pending. And I just unlisted it because I'm like, they're going to give me a headache about it. And then I just deleted it because I was like, what is wrong with the video? It's like the same kind of stuff I usually do, you know, but something about it triggered YouTube, but they were like, no. I think it's because I said Jesus in the title. Ooh. But anyway, if that's what they're going to do, then they're going to have to just unmonetize me because I'm not going to stop talking about God. Crickets are playing. Crick, 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 crick. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube is up to, but I'm trying to follow their guidelines as much as possible. So, how was your day, Nate Torres? What's up? How are you doing, Arthur? Did you have a good day today? What is it like being retired? Like for real? Like in the UK, how does it feel to be retired? What does it really mean to be retired? Like, are you really retired? Because most people here, the average person, they may be retired, but then they're working because they cannot afford not to be working. And then there's some people because of whatever job they had, they can afford not to be working and they're fine. But that's not everybody's story. And I'm just being nosy right now. What is it like being retired in the UK if you don't mind me asking? I'm not asking for gory details, but I'm just wondering, is it a positive experience or is it like a negative experience? Would love to showcase you all around Liverpool if you ever came retired but still driving open top tour buses. Oh, okay, cool. I went on an open top tour bus in Cozumel, Mexico. I have some clips of that in my video when I did my Mexico recap video. Check it out in the channel. I know I have tons of videos, but yeah, it's in there. You choose to work part time, or do you feel like you actually have to work part time? And I'm being nosy. You know, you don't have to answer me, but thank you for answering in advance. But that's cool though. I had fun. I got wet on the open top tour bus in Cozumel, Mexico. It was stormy, but I had a blast. I said, I don't care if it's raining or not. I paid for this excursion and I'm going to enjoy myself. And we got wet, but it was fun. I had my shower hat. I was ready because I was like, can't wet up the afro. Oh, cool. Awesome. I know that's got to be fun because I've seen those because I followed this couple, Liz and Ati. Ati. He's been living in the UK. She's from Kenya. I don't know if you've seen their YouTube channel. But they don't post that much no more. I think that life is kind of getting comfortable and slowing down. The process of them moving her from Kenya to the UK, they had a lot of videos, but now it seems like everything is kind of coming to a calm and they don't hardly ever post. But anyway, they were on the open top bus. I bet you do meet people from all over the world just like me on YouTube. I don't even have to get out of my bed. I don't even have to get out of my bed and I can talk to you in Liverpool. And I was talking to somebody in uh, Greece, Denmark. The one that really gets my attention is places like Antarctica and Nepal and um, Algeria. Places that I'll probably never go, but I can talk to people from there and learn about their culture. Persia and places I don't know if I'll ever go. Not to say it's not possible, but I can't go to all of those places. Maybe I could, but I mean, realistically, who's going to go to every spot on the globe? You know what I mean? John Lennon's replica Rolls Royce. Oh, really? Well, that's cool. I bet you do because a lot of people like to travel to the UK. I know it's definitely a spot where a lot of people like to go. And that's really cool. That is cool. I really, I probably would enjoy that too. I was in truck driving school, believe it or not. I was in truck driving school for 2 weeks. It was a 3 week course. I bet it does love gas. And I would have had my CDL to drive 18-wheeler trucks. But life happens, and I did not finish that, and life went on, and I never did it. But I used to have that passion for wanting to drive and be all over the road. Oh no. Oh no, I did that, and I started that music playing. And it'd be just like YouTube to pick out that 1 second and say, oh no, she played so and so. I'm like, how do you know based on 2 seconds? But they just know everything. You drive trucks in the UK? Okay, cool. But everything happens for a reason, though. I mean, I was almost finished with the course. I would have had my CDL. I would have been, doing whatever. But I just realized that, no. Well, this was years ago for me, too, but I'm sure it may be more years for you. But yeah, this was years ago. It was actually before my daughter was born. So yeah, it was definitely some time ago. But it's okay. I just drank some oregano oil because I saw a video that says it will get parasites and worms out of your body because it doesn't like whatever it is that's in the oregano oil. And let me tell you, that stuff was burning my mouth. I caught myself trying to follow Love American Red KW and Pet. Yeah, but anyway, that stuff was burning my mouth. Have you ever had oregano oil? Let me tell you. Now my mouth is back to normal. I drank about um, maybe 20 ounces, I think, because it just my mouth kept feeling like it was on fire. So we'll see. I'm gonna do it today, and then I made me some alkaline water because I'm trying to get whatever is in my body that's not right. And I learned that I've been doing my alkaline water wrong. So I put the lemon in the water tonight, and then I'm going to drink it in the morning. I had been putting it in the water and drinking it in the morning when I put it in the water, and then I learned no. In order for it to properly alkaline, it's supposed to be like 8 hours. So when I wake up, I'm going to drink it because I want to get this junk out of my body. And I drank a bunch of soda and ate a lot of candy. I want it out of my body. So we're working on that. So that's what I was just doing. I'm sitting up for one because I just drank a whole bunch of water with the oregano oil in it. That stuff is strong. I mean, really strong. And it says to use 3 drops. And I drank a whole lot of water. I don't know if you've ever had that. I don't know if you do natural things to keep your body alkaline, but yeah. Veda, Veda. The name on the channel is actually my name for real. Hmm. The name that you see, Nick Songbird, is a nickname I got from my church family. But Vita is the name. Thank you for supporting the channel, whether by likes, whether by monetary donations, whether super chats or whatever, or just watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate your presence. Thank you for supporting the channel. You could be anywhere in the world, but you stopped on my channel. Maybe out of curiosity, you probably wonder what in the world is going on in here, but I'm just a regular girl that just comes in to talk to people. People that like to talk to people. And when I swipe on the lives, I tell you that sometimes there's some very interesting things on there, but yeah, you subscribed last time. Thank you. Please take care. Good night. Thank you. X to you too. One hug. One hug to you too. Tuesday blessings. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart. All ye that hope in the Lord. Psalm 31, verse 24. So, how are you guys doing now that Arthur White Lum is gone? You guys can talk. Or are you the quiet people? And I bet you're gone, gospel producer, aren't you? You want to come in and say stuff and then you disappear. Get out of here. Well, I gotta do that. How are you guys doing? Thank you, Vita. Chat with you soon. No problem. I really appreciate you coming in. Your presence matters to the channel and to me. Matters to the channel and to me. Oh, you are there listening to me talk about you because I was about to keep on talking about you so you could catch it in the replay. So why aren't you talking to me? Hmm. That's my other channel right there. If you have not subscribed, I need you to check out the videos on that channel too. That channel is not monetized, and if it never gets monetized, that's perfectly fine. Life is not about everything. That channel is my heart. Oh, you were just on a how you were just on a phone call. Okay. You can't be in here and not talking to me. How is that? The whole reason I'm here is to talk to everybody, and I try to make that clear. I haven't had a person that's been possessive in a while, but some people are possessive. I've had people come in and it's like they only want me to talk to them. And I'm like, what happens when the channel grows and grows? Then I'll have to have special lives for special people in order to directly talk to people. Or you just have to reach out to me by email and contact me otherwise. But some people are very possessive, and then those people, you got to run from those people on social media. You got to run. Like, you can't tell me that I can't talk to other people. No, it's good. I'm just teasing. I was just wondering if you were still there, and I knew by calling your name you would figure out sooner or later that I'm talking to you. Talking to you. I can't be in here talking to myself. A lot of times I'm talking to myself. Sunday I was talking to myself, and then I started triggering people that were listening, and then we actually had a very good conversation on Sunday. And I put that video for members only because of the content. I really talked about a lot of things that I've never talked about on the live. So I was like, you got to really be a part of the member family in order to hear that. If you were not present on that live, there were maybe about, I don't know, 3, 4 people that were on that live, and a lot was going on. So I didn't put that out there for everybody to just skip over it. Yeah, because that content, yeah, I shared a lot that day. And other people shared a lot as well in the comments. So yeah, that's what's up. So what did you do today, gospel producer? You know I went to work. Did you have to go to the doctor today? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Uh-oh. How are you? Will you go to the doctor on Friday? I have some appointments at the end of the week. I mean, at the end of this month. Some I'm not really looking forward to, but I have scheduled them and I will do them. My shoulders hurt. I don't even know why. This morning I actually sat on the floor because I didn't want to But I sit on the bed, I'm actually hurting my shoulder the way I'm sitting. I need to get one of those stadium chairs so that I can support my back and my shoulder. So how are you guys doing? Please come in and let me know where you're viewing from. I'm in Florida, USA, and it's been a long day. I'm tired, but I like to come in and meet people from around the world. It's just as simple as that. My name is Vita, and hi. I'm starting to look like I'm getting sleepy because I am. I am sleepy. Dave, you and your one letter intro. Thank you for coming in with your one letter intro. That's me. How are you doing tonight? And why aren't you sleeping? Dave. I need to polish my nails. They have a clear coat, and I need to either cut them or put some gel polish on them or they're going to break. I'm located in Florida again, Dave. I guess you're talking to the other people with all of that intro, but thank you for the intro. Because there are always new people in the comment section. You'll be surprised who you may meet in this YouTube world. I'm actually listening to Jimmy Quick's video. Jimmy has been doing pretty good. You guys have to check out his content. Jimmy Quick. You stopped making content, Dave? Haven't seen your videos popping up. Best friend, sisters in Florida. Okay. But I haven't seen your content lately, Dave. What happened to your shorts and your videos? We need more positive things to click on. I need more positive things to click on. Ah, yeah, I've been thinking about that too, especially now that I'm monetized. It's like when you were I was just, I do things with purpose and intent, but now it's like I really have to think because YouTube is really cracking down on a lot of things that I do. So I really have to think, like really think about what I'm actually doing before I have to keep fighting with YouTube to keep my content on. Yeah. But one thing I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm not losing myself in the process because that's definitely not the plan. I'd rather be unmonetized and continue doing what I'm doing than to have YouTube try to clip my wings, so to speak. 'Cause that's not in my plan. You know, when you get into certain rooms, I should say. Sometimes people try to change who you are, and I'm not trying to exactly change who I am. You know what I mean? If you can't like be who you are with your content, then thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you make any desserts today, Dave, without me to taste test them? The last time, what did you make? Brownies, I think. You made brownies in Ghana without me, and you didn't leave any. You didn't even give me a picture. My community tab is open. If you go to it, you can actually share things on the community tab now. I'm expecting that people will be respectful. I'm expecting that. Oh, your turn to cook dinner. Oh, don't keep talking about mango. I love mango. Frozen mango. I bet you are loving it. Frozen mango. Have you ever like churned it like in a blender? And then it becomes like ice cream? Actually, I just drank some stuff because I realized that I haven't like rid my body of parasites or unwanted things in my body. Like, our bodies have like worms in them, right? Yeah. So I just drank this stuff to help cleanse my body of these things that I don't want in there. And then in the morning, I'm going to drink this. According to this video I was just listening to on YouTube, it was saying that when you're feeling so sluggish and you're always feeling so tired, it's most likely that you have like worms in your digestive system. And worms could actually take care over your body. You'd be surprised the amount of things that we've eaten that contain things that we don't know that they're in there. Jimmy Quick. Amen. I am putting the work in, but I'm listening to Jimmy Quick. Mhm. How are you doing? How you doing? And how was your day? Actually, you're doing better. You probably feel it, but it doesn't come across that much anymore. At first, like some of the videos, you can kind of hear it, but it actually sounds really calm. Sometimes we feel what we're feeling, but you're doing better. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You got this. You got this. JG, what you doing? Good evening. What you doing? Oh, you're welcome. Yep, that's why I was just asking Dave where is his content. He said he kind of put the brakes on it a little bit because I'm like, I haven't seen you pop it up. I need more positive things to click on. I need more positive things to click on, right, JG? Yes. So, how are we doing? I was doing a thank you shout out at the beginning of the video, and I know I'm going to probably get in trouble, but not really, because some people don't really like to watch replays of the live. I just need to post. I have ideas, but keep procrastinating. I think you just got to do it. Yep. You see the title on the video? If you do the work, change will happen. If you don't do the work, change won't happen. I'm going to send you a picture of the room I'm in. Okay. Do, 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 do. I'm going to make another one tonight. I need to get back to making videos. I've gotten very comfortably lazy in doing these lives, but I need to get back to actually doing videos and doing longer videos. I'm always doing very short, quick videos with a powerful moment that I may have, but yeah, I need to get on. You got 72 subscribers now, Jimmy. Quick, keep on moving. Keep on moving. You got this. I like that picture that you put on your profile picture too. It gives you the idea of, I don't know, it gives you an idea. What's with the cover photo though? That's the sky. You know how it comes over like if you're looking at it on the phone? It's like, why didn't you put text in there? You didn't want it to say anything? Or you just wanted it to look just how you want it to look? I'm just saying. I recognize that it looks like it's the sky, right? Actually, someone did mine for me. I didn't do it. I had someone do mine actually. My daughter does. Actually, my daughter was the one that did my little intro. I need to use my intro because my daughter created an intro thing for my channel that I don't use for my videos. I need to start back using it because I do have it. I use the picture from it. That's on my profile picture, but I don't use the actual little thing. And I've been watching a lot of content from some other people, and they have like they use like a standard introduction to their videos, and then all of a sudden they pop in. I don't know. I don't want to become where it seems so commercialized. I like just being me and being very like natural and authentic, but I do want to put some additional touches in, but I don't want to make it seem like it's commercialized. We're all small channels here, Dave. Come on. We're all small channels just starting out. I think, from what I know so far, I wish I knew now what I knew, what I didn't know way back when I started in 2013. I hardly posted anything. And what I've learned from listening to other people who I like to watch people who have like a half a million or like the people that are like way up there with a lot of subscribers and a lot of content moving around. And then some of them, believe it or not, they don't have a lot of videos, but they have a lot of subscribers because of the type of content that they choose. But then you have to think about the type of content that they're choosing to put out. Like, is that what you do? Probably not, you know? And so you have to, find what it is that you really are going to be doing. But to make a long story short, as I'm rambling and rambling, I just feel from what I plan to do for myself is to consistently upload, and then you're going to have to choose, like, is it going to be one video a week, two videos a week, a video every day? A video every day is a lot of work. And the people that do that, my hat's off to them. I think if my job was different and I could actually film because of the way my days are, it's challenging. That's why I do a lot of before work and after work because during work I can't. And by the time I get home I'm going to sleep. So one thing is I would say just try to pick a pattern of uploading videos. And one thing that I've done now that I don't think is a great idea is not doing video uploads. I need to get back to uploading videos. And what Jimmy said, one video and five shorts a week minimum. I need to figure out what my new goal is because I could do a lot of shorts in one given day. Shorts are easy. It depends on what it is that you're trying to communicate or say, but I mean they're easy. But you seem to do a lot of stuff to your shorts, Jimmy. I keep mine just very like basic. I don't get into all those bells and whistles that you do, which is great. Like I said, I love what you're doing on your channel. I know, but don't do like I did and step back from making videos. Like the video you made that was like almost 8 minutes. And my thing is to get the videos to be pushed out to be at least 30 minutes. And that's going to be a stretch for me. But I know that I can do it. It's just a matter of just focusing and just getting it done. Yeah. But definitely that's not a bad idea at all. Like you said, the minimum five shorts and then a video. And hopefully we can like at least push for minimum of a 20-minute video. Even if you have to like record in different sets and then compile it together. That's what I'm going for because trying to sometimes sit for like 30 minutes or move around for 30 minutes filming something can be hard. But someone in the poll said that they want more of my adventure videos, I guess, with me doing whatever it is that I'm doing out there in the big, big world. So I'm going to try to do some more of that, especially for the people that are international. Some of the stuff that even we see, we take for granted, but people in other countries, they like to see. And even some people in America, they like to see things because everybody's neighborhood is just not the same. And some people are often amazed by what they see in other places. So, but the people that don't get up off their couch and travel, we can travel for them. And I'm still waiting to go up in the mountains with Jimmy. And Jimmy is talking about the cold weather, but I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm ready because you already told me it's coming. Now I'm waiting, and now you're not. It's not coming. I'm going to sponsor you when I get traction in my description. I will tag you. I want to refer children of God to grow a community. That's what I've been trying to do too. But it seems like I've been meeting all kinds of people. And I think that God has a way of saying that you have to remember all of my children, you know. But I had that same desire, and I still have that desire. But I also have the desire to call more disciples. And all the shenanigans you see me doing, my goal and my objective is to call more disciples to stand up, to represent, to stand up, to represent. Even the ones who don't know that they're disciples, you know? Yeah. That's what Thumbelina was doing. She does a lot of tagging. She doesn't do it as much, but she was doing a lot of it. And then that was growing her channel too. But I don't know. What I learned in order to do that, you literally have to subscribe to everybody that's subscribing to you. And that could become a lot of work. Because I was trying to do that just because I was saying, but everything that works for everybody doesn't mean that, you got to actually follow that. Because, like, for me, trying to keep up with that is, like, kind of hard. And then you have to, like, really remember who these people are because when you're trying to tag certain people in, because she'll list, like, I don't know how many. I don't know how she does that. I never really did ask, but she'll tag, like, I don't know, like 20, 30 people sometimes, people that have subscribed. But in tagging people, that keeps popping up in their notifications. It's not always guaranteed that videos will pop up in someone's notification. So actually tagging them is like saying tap 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 tap. You're being called. This is a video for you. So it's actually not a bad move. Not a bad move at all. I know. And I have clearly said that on my channel. I will not subscribe to something that I don't support. And I'm not afraid to say that because I'm not going to deceive anybody by saying that I'm going to subscribe and I know that I'm not going to watch their content. I don't want that stuff popping up on my feed. Hey, I think if anybody pays attention to me long enough, they hear that I speak very honestly about a lot of things. So I'm definitely not subscribing to something that I don't support. Yeah, but definitely because we, like they say, we have to be careful. I'm definitely very careful about that because my peace is so important. And then the things that you allow to enter your brain, enter your eyes, enter your soul. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So how are you guys doing? How are you doing today? Yeah, but that's why I stopped saying that because you have to be careful. I have to be careful. I can only speak for me. And that's why I always tell people you saying that you're subscribing, but make sure you check out the content of anyone, even me. Don't subscribe if you know you're not going to watch the content. And when I say that, I am so serious. You don't know. Just because you see me sitting here, all of my videos are not me just sitting here talking. You know what I mean? And a full belly, thank God for that. Yeah. And I always say that seriously, check out anyone's content before you subscribe. It's nice to just pop in and subscribe, but then when I see that you unsubscribe, then it's like, oh, oh, oh. So don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. I mean, you have the right to do whatever you want. Subscribing is free. Liking is free. But hey, don't subscribe if you know you're not going to support that YouTuber. What's the point? But anyway, how are you? I want to know how you're doing. I want to know how you're doing. I really do. But if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But answer yourself. Answer yourself. Make sure that you are good. You are okay. Now back to this oregano oil that I drank this morning because I was reminded my mom has all that kind of stuff in the house. And I was like, Mom, where's that oregano oil? Mike Murphy, what's up? Anyway, I was drinking that oregano oil because I want to get the cooties out of my stomach and get worms and parasites out of my belly. And that's what oregano oil is supposed to do. So I'm going to see. And if it doesn't work today, I'm going to do it again tomorrow night. It's supposed to run the worms out of your stomach and out of your body. And I was watching this video. It was actually kind of scary because it was describing exactly how I feel. Because I know when the worms are in your body, they're like just in there sucking and leeching off of your whatever they're leeching, like being leeches off of. And that's why I'm like feeling so tired all the time, mentally and physically. That's only two alleys. That's only two alleys. But I hear you. I understand. Sometimes we're not always well in all areas and doing well and grateful for your family. Family is awesome. My mom's birthday is coming up, and it's kind of like, what do you do for people's birthday when they've been living so long? And I've been on the fence about what to do. Any ideas? And then her birthday's in the middle of the week, so I think I want to celebrate her birthday this Sunday because during the week is like hard. Cool. Thank you for popping in, gospel producer. Thank you for your time spent. That boosts the algorithm for the chat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care of yourself. And I need to throw this in the trash. Do you moisturize your hands before you go to bed? Do you moisturize your skin before you go to bed? One of my old coworkers, she gave me this all-purpose cream Cocoa Glow. Right, my mom's is on the 13th. Mine is on the 12th. I would recommend the art craft that is handmade and one of a kind. I've done that. I guess I could do it again. I did that and then I put money in it. She liked the money part. I think she liked my craft too because I actually took my time and I painted it and decorated it. And it's supposed to be something that she's actually supposed to use. I try to give people things that they can use. But she just has it sitting on the table. But she took the money out. That's the most important thing. She took the money out. I want to take her somewhere we've never been. I wanted to take her to this place too before this museum, but it's under you know when when a museum is like revamping and they're changing the exhibits. And they're saying they're supposed to be under that construction for like 2 years. I'm like, what in the world? They're about to turn it up to another level. I'm like, 2 years? I thought the guy was gonna say like 6 months, 3 months. He said 2 years. I was like, you're kidding me. One thing I like about going there is they have like a butterfly exhibit. And when you go in there, it's like you're just in like butterfly land. And then there are all kind of birds and all kind of other things in there. It's That's like cool. But all the other parts of it is cool too. But I like going to that little like habitat for the little creatures and all these birds and stuff that are, all these other fish. And I wonder if snakes are in there. I wonder. But they're all kind of like little, you know, life. There's a lot of life in there. Get a wood cross from the art store and craft more detail to it. Okay. Now my mom is. You've seen my mom. I think you've seen her in videos. My mom is an older lady. I think I'm just gonna take her somewhere Sunday, as long as she doesn't have any other plans. I think I'm gonna choose a place that we've never been to and go there. Go there. Go there. Go there. All right. Hands are moisturized. Yes. I don't know. I have to figure out something. It just gets hard. Mama's been living for a while. I've been living for a while. Now mommy's been living for a while, so now it's like, what do you get? I mean, I know there's a lot of things out there. I actually got her this book. She already told me the book, and then I told her happy birthday when I got the book, because she kept telling me to order the book, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, and I kept forgetting, and then I was ordering again, so I was like, let me order the book. I want to get her something else, but it's just kind of hard. My mom has so many of those. She gets a ton from my sister, because I've talked about my sister's company. My sister, yeah, she's not short on that at all. So it's like that's covered for a while. Yeah, and I just got an order plus my bonus love things from my sister. So yeah, no, we definitely have beauty products that are made by the family. Yeah, and I'll figure out something. There's so many places we've never been to around here. And I'm gonna pick somewhere. We'll go there and check it out. Something that is easy for her, something that she doesn't have to walk too much. Because walking is becoming challenging, so I have to think about like all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, like those people have been doing. I've been seeing those videos and people start crying. What's the name of that website or that thing? That's the part I forget. But I've seen people doing it to other people. But I haven't really seen it pop up that much this week on my phone. Where you can click on it. I think it's on Instagram too. I think that's where I've seen it lately. The ads on Instagram. But I know it's like, oh, you make them too? Oh wow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Do you share your videos on other platforms, or you just share them on YouTube? That's something I've been trying to do too. I've been trying to, after I upload a video, that I share it, even though most people don't read the post. I've noticed that about, and I think it's because of the fact that I'm always doing lives. A lot of the people that are currently watching my content, they're focused on lives popping up because that's what I've been doing. So now I'm trying to begin to break that cycle and then get the videos popping in. Oh wow, really? Okay. I don't do TikTok. I don't know. I went to TikTok maybe for like 2 days. I think if that long. Something about it. I guess at the time my mind wasn't there. I had a lot going on, and yeah, I didn't get into TikTok. I do Facebook, but I don't do it like I used to. Oh wow. Okay. TikTok. Somebody told me to do that. Somebody you can always get a lot of followers on TikTok, but I don't know. I wasn't too intrigued by it. Or maybe it was just above my head at the time. That's when I kind of first started getting more serious about YouTube and stuff. Oh, that's cool though. hmm I'm trying to decide what book I'm going to read next. I'm almost finished reading the book that I've been reading on my Breaking and Healing channel, so I'm not sure if I want to go to read the Bible or do I want to read a book. I think I'm going to stick with books on that channel because of the fact of what that channel is about for right now. And I'm just going to keep reading the Bible on this channel. That's what I've decided about that part. And I'm thinking I'm going to keep the morning lives and then I'm going to slowly stop the evening lives. Or I'm going to do it the opposite way and keep the evening lives and drop the morning lives. The morning lives have been challenging, challenging, challenging. So I'm thinking I'm going to slow, I don't know how to pray about it, but I think I'm going to slowly, one of them are going to disappear. One of them is going to disappear. Yeah. You said a full belly, so what was for dinner? You usually say what was for dinner. What was for dinner? Oh, okay. That sounds like one of my guilty pleasures. Battling high cholesterol. That's definitely not a meal that I want to have on a regular, but I love pizza. I love pizza. And I do love wings, especially when they're cooked the way that I like them. Any suggestions what my prayer video should be about? I'm listening to the one now that you're reading, Prayer for Protection. That's Psalm 91, right? I think so. That's what you're reading. But you didn't indicate it in your title, though. And that's something I've been trying to do better with my titles. Because I've been using like the straight line and then I would put something, but then I'll put like actually the psalm. But I haven't been doing it. Even though I've been reading the psalms, I don't really put it in my title. And I've been debating like whether I really should be putting it in the title. Would it make a difference? And it probably would. But I see you put it in your description. Now that I'm looking, you put it in your description, but not in the title. I guess that's just as good because once you search for it, it comes up. Oh, you mean like what things to pray about? Do you have one of those books like what I have? They have like a lot of these books. This book actually, and sometimes I use it as a. Oh, here it is. This book, like these books like this, and you can even like get these books just about anywhere. And then when you look in the front of them, you see all of those topics, and then you can just pick them, pick every one of them, because you're gonna touch somebody with them. God's promises for my doubts, dreams, family, finances, future, life, marriage, mistakes, past, provision, rest. That's just the first section. God's promises when I experience conflict, depression, failure, loss, self pity, suffering, tragedy. I mean, this book. That's why I really like this book because it covers like a lot of topics. But there are some books that really cover a lot more. And if you think about it, yeah, I mean, I've been like using books that I've had, you know, that I have not been reading, that I'm guilty of not reading. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make myself accountable. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and at the same time, I'm sharing with other people, you know. But I've always had this book, and I've read this book because of the fact it's small and it's easy to read. But it does cover a lot of topics and some things that some people just never, you know, deal with or whatever. God's promises when I feel angry, anxious, confused, disappointed, discouraged, fearful, guilty, jealous, lonely, persecuted, prideful, stressed, tempted, worried. Yeah, so there's a lot going on in here. And I've almost finished this book with you guys, not to mention the ones I've done on my own already. I think I'm going to go here next time. Yeah. Sure. That's the thing that's been hard. Like one day I actually sat there trying to go through music on YouTube, and you know, like when you type in the search thing, because I do that when I really have time, and then like I put like say piano classical or piano whatever the instruments you may like to hear in the background, you know, like those kind of filler things. But I think it's best from what I've learned is when you use trending songs. And usually, when you go to, you know, when you see the music that's there, when you use the trending songs, you'll do fine, Chanel Nestor. The trending songs will get your videos more views. Like, for example, like right now, uh, for example, CC Winan song, and as long as I'm breathing, da da da. But that's not really a good song to be in the background because it's kind of too upbeat and too, you know, jumpy, jumpy, jump around type song. But let me go to it right now and see. It always shows you the trending songs when you start to do a short, and then you select the add sound, and then it also depends on what it is that you're looking for. But like CC Winans in the gospel, I don't know what exactly type of music you're looking for, but whichever type you're looking for, if you start typing it in, then it's going to pull up the ones that are most popular. And then what you're really looking for is, you know, you're looking for how many views are on that video or how many shorts have been used. And that's why you want to stick with the ones that are high, of course. And then you begin to get into that feed of, because anytime I use her songs, the video gets a lot of views simply because it has her songs and it gets into, as you would say, the current of that, like you know, like the water current. It jumps into that current because like some songs you'll keep on seeing every video that comes with that song, or they keep popping up in your feed if you watch a particular type of video. And the same thing that'll happen for other people. Yeah, if that makes sense to you. School is Monday. I was watching that you guys up in what like Kentucky and so on. Exactly. Yeah, that big bird. Yes, sir. But if you also tap on, where is it? When you're in the YouTube app and then you go to your home button, you know that little thing over in the corner, that little thing. And when you tap there, then you see where it says trending. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Did I tap the wrong one? You know I'm talking about, that trending thing. Because it actually has it on the screen. Why am I not seeing it right now? Shopping, music. Da, 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 da. It was saying trending. Maybe that's been taken out. But anyway, it's music. But a lot of these songs, then you have to search for like what you're really like looking for. I guess they changed it because it used to actually say trending, but now it just says music. But most of that music is in there is not music I would personally use, so that's why I start personally searching for what I want to look for and just start searching that way to find whatever it is in that category. Like for example, let me put in smooth jazz and see and get under the right category. But once you put it in, and then let me see. But some music on YouTube has like nobody uses it. So you don't want to use it either because it's not trending. You know what I mean? I mean, you could use it, but will it get you views? I mean, you want to get your message out, but at the same time, you got to think about all of the other things that are involved in YouTube. You know, like when you go on here, like for example, I just put smooth jazz in, and you look at the different shorts that have been used, and most of these don't have a lot of usage until you get to the one that has 121K, and then you're like, oh, that would be a good choice because it has 121K, not the one that has like 23 shorts, because it's kind of like saying no one's used that, no one likes that. So the more you see the video, I mean the not the video but the sound used, then you want to pick something in those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick this one because it's 121K. It's not that bad. And then there's sometimes some sounds that just sound horrible. So I usually go through and listen to a lot of different ones and see which one actually sounds. Because it could be the same recording, but different people that just uploaded it. And some people upload it with a better quality. But I know you have all this stuff that you're doing, that you do your own stuff. But I'm learning to stick with what YouTube is agreed to so that they don't keep on blocking and telling me that something won't be monetized because of the music on it or something like that. So I'm trying to avoid all of that right now. Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here so I can take my little self to bed and get ready to get up and do it all over again and get on prayer time on time. I was late this morning and I don't want to make a habit of being late. I'm showing up for God. Now if you join me, that's great, but I show up for God because God and we have a date. Mhm. So until we meet again, hope to see you at 5:30 in the morning. And if you're on my other channel, that's at 5:10 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, now that it's 8 o'clock, I need to be getting ready to go to bed. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your presence. It means the world to me. It does. And until we meet again, more love, more joy, and more peace is wished for you and yours. Bye.